Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Alexis and I am everything makeup, beauty, and mindset. Today we're going to talk about really being in your femininity and the steps that you can start taking today to truly step into your femininity. My life completely changed when I stepped into my femininity. Okay, so I've always been a hustler. I always had huge dreams. I always knew that I was going to do big things, but I used to always feel like I had to work hard for it. And when it comes to being in your femininity, it's all about being, okay? Doing is being in your masculine energy, okay? And that's what I was doing. I felt like I had to do this. I felt like I had to do that to chase my dreams and get the things that I want. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you hard work and doing didn't get me the things that I want. It did, but it took a long time and I was exhausted. And I went through so many obstacles that I probably wouldn't have to gone through if I would have stepped in my femininity a lot sooner. Once I just started being, I was no longer chasing. I started to attract, and I mean in every aspect of my life. I started to attract high value men. I started to even attract high value women as friends. I started to attract crazy opportunities without even working hard for them. I started to attract money in my life in the most magical ways. I was attracting abundance and peace and joy, and the list could go on and on and on, guys. I'm getting so excited and so anxious just even thinking about how much my life has changed by doing simple things, by stepping into my femininity and just being. You can literally be who you want to be in this world and have everything that you desire by working less and actually making more. If you're ready to step into your femininity and start attracting more money and more abundance into your life, stay tuned. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Mark 11:24. With being in your femininity, it's all about being in a state of ease and flow. That's number one. Especially if you're like an ambitious woman like I am, sometimes we're always so eager to respond, to say something, to go after something. Being in your femininity is truly being in a state of ease and flow. So it really all stems from your mindset, letting go of the need to be in control. Stop trying to control everything, Miss Girl. Relax. Stop trying to control the outcome of something that you want or something that you're doing. Let it flow. If it's for you, it will be. If not, then something better is waiting for you. And I know that that can be harder said than done, but I promise once you start being in this mindset, everything will flow to you that needs to flow to you. Once you are trying to control the outcome or something, now you're chasing it. And when you chase something, it automatically goes further and further and further away. Stop trying to control the way people respond to you or react to you. How people treat you is honestly just a mirror of how you treat yourself. So stop trying to feel like you need to be a people pleaser and be super likable for people to like you. No, be in your own truth, be who you are, and they will reflect how you think about yourself. So again, it all starts with yourself. Being in control and overthinking are literally masculine traits. So it's far from being in your femininity. So here's how you train your brain. It might take weeks, it might take months. It depends on how serious you are about really retraining and reprogramming your brain. But stop overthinking, because overthinking is what also leads you to try to control situations. Stop overthinking. Once you start feeling all those thoughts coming to your head, relax. Take a deep breath and say 3 positive things to yourself. List 3 positive outcomes of whatever situation that you're overthinking about, and then let it be. Just like literally let it be. There's no need about working yourself up about it, stressing about it, or trying to control the things that you cannot control. Baby girl, that is wasted energy, okay? If it's meant for you, it would be. If not, there's something better. And when you have that mindset, your world can be on fire and you're just like, you're in a state of being. You're like, ooh, I must be about to start a whole new life because it done burnt everything down. My whole world just burnt down. So that just means I'm about to build the most beautiful life I've ever had. Okay, like literally, like when you're in that mindset and being just at ease and at peace, you are in such a magnetic energy, okay? You are so much in your femininity and things are just gonna start flowing to you. You have to have assurance that everything is gonna work out in your favor. And that is the law of assumption. You have to assume the best. Sometimes we're taught to assume the worst, but that's why the worst keeps happening. You literally have to assume everything is going to work out, and then it will, baby. It's called the law of assumptions. The universe has these laws for a reason, okay? They will not fail you. Anytime that I'm in a situation, I always assume the best outcome, and I just feel like, even before it even happens or anything, I just feel like I'm the luckiest girl. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna work out for me. I am so lucky because I just know it's gonna work out for me. I'm literally the luckiest girl. I start getting excited in the inside because I feel like it's gonna work out for me. And you have to truly believe that. Again, it might take weeks, it might take months to really reprogram your mind. But instead of thinking all the ways that it won't work out, start thinking about all the ways that it can work out and what will happen if it can. And actually feel your body getting excited. Feel all the emotions that are going through your body as you start to think about, this might actually work out in my favor. And you have to remember, even if it seems like it's not working out for you, trust me, it is working out for you, okay? Nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you, sis. And it's so crazy because I have been in situations where I'm like, why is all this happening? Why is this happening to me and to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is that happening to me? And then months down the line, I'm like, oh my gosh, I see why it happened now. Because if that would have never happened, I wouldn't get this right now. Or if that didn't never happen, this would have never happened. Girl, I promise, nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. The good, the bad. It's literally all the unfolding of your biggest desires. All of this has to happen so these things could happen. You have to go through all of this so you can be the person that you truly desire to be. Oh my God, it gets so deep, but we'll get into that in a whole nother video. But to sum it all up, the law of assumption, you have to assume the best is gonna happen, be in a state of ease, and stop trying to control everything. Something else that's really gonna put you in your femininity is more of a physical thing, and that is the way that you dress. Miss Girl, I am not trying to tell you how to dress, but girl, when I tell you, I used to be on my IG baddie phase, and it literally was not getting me the things that I wanted. If you guys been following me for a while, especially on Instagram, then you guys know I used to have the 25mm lashes, extra long individual lashes. Yes, volume set, please. Full frontal, baby hairs curled up, IG baddie outfit on, stomach out, legs out, girls out, everything. 40-inch weave, like I used to have the entire aesthetic, and it literally was attracting the wrong things in my life. And I know the saying is you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but let's be real. People judge you before they even talk to you. And honestly, you can't get a second first impression. And it's so crazy. If you guys watch my other video, then you guys know that I was talking about, I've always actually been into modest clothing, but I just felt like I got more attention when I was like the IG baddie. But I've always been into like modesty and stuff like that, because I always feel like I look sexy even when I'm covered up, okay? The body is gonna be tea either way, okay? Like, I'm not saying you have to dress so classy and so elegant all the time. I'm just saying dress more feminine. Even when you're dressing down, dress more feminine. Make sure you always have earrings in. Make sure your nails are always properly cleaned and looking really good. Make sure that your lips are always hydrated. Make sure that you are always looking feminine the way you dress, and that's gonna help you attract high value men, high value women as far as friends. It's also gonna get you more respect, also be taken more seriously. It doesn't matter where you're going, if you're going to the airport or even if you're just going to the grocery store. Put intention into what you're wearing, because you never know who you might come across. Again, sometimes how you dress can literally be blocking your blessings, okay? I can go to the grocery store and just have a bonnet on, some sweatpants and a t-shirt, and not even know that it's somebody in that grocery store that I can bump into. We can spark a conversation, and it can be an opportunity, and it can be life-changing, business-wise, romantic-wise, anything. But if I'm not dressed to attract that, then I will be missing that blessing. Next, you want to surround yourself with other women who are also in their femininity and who are also successful and who have healthy relationships, who have healthy routines, who have healthy boundaries, all of that. You don't want to surround yourself with women who have no boundaries, who have low respect for themselves. It really shows. It took me a while to do this, but I had to come to the point where I had to look at my circle and be like, is there anything that I truly admire about these women? It was like they were looking up to me. I do have a few of like my close friends, but I'm saying at the point where I was just having all these friends, hanging out with all these girls because she's fun, oh she's cute, let's hang out. Like, no, really start being picky with who you let in your space and who you're sharing your energy with as well. Because believe it or not, the energy is rubbing off both ways, which is also us bouncing ideas off of each other and bouncing beliefs off of each other as well, even if it's subconsciously. Find you other friends who are very much feminine, who have very strong boundaries, who are comfortable in their skin, and who have healthy relationships and healthy habits and routines. Be more feminine by stop being so available. Start putting yourself first, Miss Girl, okay? It doesn't matter if it comes to another friend or a man. If you have plans and that guy that you really like call you like, hey babe, do you want to do this? Don't cancel your plans to go with him. No, just kindly say, I have plans. Can we reschedule? One, that's going to make you even more sexier, even more feminine, even more magnetic to him, because now he's going to be chasing you. Again, you don't chase, you attract, Miss Girl. Maybe your friend calls you up randomly like, hey girl, like, do you want to go out to the club or do you want to go out and get some drinks? But maybe you had already planned to have a self-care day in the house. You had a date with yourself. Make sure to commit to that, okay? Put yourself first. Stop being so available for everybody else. The less reachable you are, the more magnetic and attractive you become. Another thing is to have feminine routines. Ones that keep you feeling good and filled with joy. Whether that's going to Pilates, taking a walk, reading a book, going to the spa, getting massages, whatever it is. I'm not saying you have to get up at 4 a.m. like some of these successful gurus say that you do. Do what makes your body feel good. I like getting up at 4 a.m. That's something that makes me feel good. I like going outside at 4 a.m. when everything is still, breathing in the air, and then going for my morning runs. But then there's some days that I like to sleep in until 10 a.m. and that makes me feel good. Literally listen to your body and do what makes you feel good, but just have routine. I would say, look at it as if you could be the girl of your dreams right now, what would her morning routine look like? Does she do her skincare every day? Is she going to Pilates every morning? Does she go for daily walks? Does she go to the spa weekly or monthly? Whatever it is, start doing that now. You do not have to wait to become the girl of your dreams to start doing those things. Start doing those things now, and the universe has no other choice than to give you the life that comes with it. Even if you work a 9 to 5, let's say that you have to get up by 6:30 a.m., 7 a.m., find time to do your daily walks or romanticize your skincare routine in the morning. Start incorporating those feminine routines however you can in your daily routines now. Now, this is one that I struggled with for a little minute. Stop rejecting yourself from pleasure. Stop being so quick to say no. A lot of times we also think that saying no is protecting ourselves, when honestly, most of the time it's blocking us. It's blocking us from opportunities. It's blocking us from joy. Don't just be so quick to say no. Sometimes I even like to say, let me sit on it and I'll think about it for 24 to 48 hours. And then I truly think about all the ways that it could be beneficial towards me, or maybe it can't, and then I will give my response. I feel like growing up, I was just always in a habit of saying no. Like, so it's like I literally got in habits of saying no. So a lot of times when I'm asked of something, especially like when I started trying to put myself first, I thought that meant saying no all the time. No, it does not. It just means putting myself first. And then I can still say yes to these things. It's just doing it in a way where I'm still putting myself first. And getting used to being in the habits of saying yes is putting you in that state of ease and flow. And that's what we want to be in while being in our femininity. We want to be in a state of ease and flow. I'm not saying you have to be a yes person or a people pleaser. I'm not saying that at all. You can still have boundaries and you can still say no to the things that don't serve you. I'm just saying, actually think on it for a little bit more before you just quickly say no. You can have boundaries, just try to be more open to things. And I know that us as women, we are emotional creatures, but have your emotions in check, babe. A woman who has her emotions in check is one of the most powerful women ever, okay? Yes, it's okay to be emotional and feel. That's what makes us a woman. But we don't want to come across in our wounded feminine energy. We want to be powerful and still soft in our feminine energy. So just have your emotions in check. And again, that goes into what I was saying earlier about trying to control everything or overthinking. Check in with yourself daily. I like to self-reflect consistently, like maybe like how I'm interacting with a man, how I'm interacting with my friends, with my family, or if something makes me feel a certain type of way, I like to self-reflect and think about why does it make me feel that type of way? Is it because of my past traumas or my old beliefs? Or is it because this is how I truly feel and what I truly believe is right today? That will change a lot of your situations for you, babe. And to piggyback off of that, one of the best ways that you can be in your femininity is positive self-talk. And that's with a lot of things, babe. Like you wanna have positive self-talks about yourself, about others, even about money. I remember at one point I used to be like, oh my gosh, I would never spend that much money on shoes. I would never spend $1,000 on shoes. Oh my God, I would never buy a house that big. And it's just me, like I remember, oh my gosh. And I'm disgusted that I was saying these things. And that's why money was not flowing to me. That's why I was not being abundant. That's why I was not being a magnet for money to flow to me, because money loves flowing to people. Money likes to be in a constant flow, okay? Money doesn't like to come somewhere and sit. It becomes stale, okay? It is a constant flow. It likes to be spent. It likes to come back around. It likes somewhere to go. And me feeling like I had to penny pinch or no, I couldn't spend was me not having a healthy relationship with money. Me saying those things to myself and out loud daily was me not having positive self-talk around money. But that is something that you truly have to heal. And again, that can be a whole nother conversation for another day. Let me know if you guys really want to dive into that. But I had to heal my past traumas and my past beliefs with money in order to really start attracting abundance now. Now I'm like, yes, I don't care if there's a shoes that's $5,000. If I want it, I deserve it. And I will have the money to buy those $5,000 shoes and more, because I'm so abundant, because I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed, and yeah, I deserve it. And money does not run out here. It's a constant flow to me. As I spend, money comes back to me tenfold. Like, this is literally how you have to feel, think, and truly believe about you and your finances. And that same positive self-talk can go towards men. Some girls are like, oh my gosh, he's not gonna like me. Oh my gosh, what if he's with somebody else? What if he's more into her than he's into me? Girl, everything that you are thinking and saying about yourself, you are manifesting. Again, your relationships with other people and how people see you and view you is literally just a mirror. It's just a self-reflection about how you think about yourself. So even that right there, change that mindset and have some positive self-talk. Honey, he might be with that other girl, but he cannot stop thinking about me. Oh my God. He wants to text me right now so bad. He is so obsessed with me. He respects me so much that he would never cheat on me, okay? Girl, you have to truly believe it. Literally, like, we manifest things in our life consistently. Every second, every minute, we're manifesting stuff. That's why it's so important, girl. So important to get your mindset together, to get your beliefs, and to have that positive self-talk, especially if you want to be more in a flow of abundance and you really want to attract all your greatest desires when it comes to men, friends, money, health, and more. Last but not least, treat yourself, girl. Always treat yourself with the highest respect, with the way that you want others to treat you. If you love dates and you love whining and dining and putting on your makeup and putting on a cute dress and going out, don't wait for a man to invite you on a date. Girl, go on a date by yourself. Girl, I want you to fall in love with yourself. Don't be scared to spend money on yourself. That is literally how you attract others to spend money on you. That's how you attract others to wine and dine you. How people treat you is a reflection about how you think about yourself. If you don't even think that you're worth taking yourself out on a date, girl, that man is not going to think that you're worth taking yourself out on a date. And nobody's saying that you have to take yourself to a 5-star restaurant, girl. You can take yourself to one of your favorite little Mexican restaurants. Maybe they're having happy hour and you just get queued up for yourself and you take yourself out on the date. Okay, treat yourself. That is one of the best ways that you can be in your femininity. It all comes down to energy, and being in your feminine energy is literally being in a state of ease and flow and letting all the things come to you. But it's also about giving yourself the most highest love, the most highest respect, and doing things that make you feel good. Putting yourself first and loving on yourself, girl. When you have that energy, you are the most magnetic ever, okay? And there's nothing that you desire that won't desire you back. That's all for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to elaborate on anything else. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you truly enjoy content like this. Let the algorithm know that I'm doing a good job. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment. Girl, you know we love chit-chatting in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions on anything that I went over today, or if you want me to elaborate on anything else. I love chit-chatting with you guys in the comments, or just stop by to say, hey girl, hey. All right, bye my beauties. And just a reminder to always stay classy, sassy, and a bit badassy. Bye.